Till date, I have taken a 12% hit on my portfolio. But here's the interesting part. TQQQ itself lost 25.5% and I managed to beat that by 13.5%. If you're wondering how that's possible, I'll break down exactly how my strategy helped me minimize losses and outperform the market despite the tough week. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Million Dollar SIP, where I'm on a mission to grow my investment portfolio from $0 to $1 million in 10 years. If you're looking for a structured, rule-based investing approach that is transparent and disciplined, make sure to subscribe for daily updates and follow my journey. Before I begin, I want to emphasize that this is not financial advice. The stock market carries risks and every investor should do their own research before making any investment decisions. I have carefully allocated my capital, ensuring that I have a safety net before taking aggressive positions. Never invest money you can't afford to lose. The first step in my strategy is determining how much to invest for the day. I follow a fixed weekly investment limit. When in an uptrend, I invest $750 to $1,000 per week, and when in a downtrend, I invest $1,000 to $1,250 per week. To decide how many units to buy, I check the previous day's price action on the 1-day time frame. If both the opening price and closing price are above 12 ME, I buy 2 units. If both the opening price and closing price are below the 12 ME, or if either the opening price or closing price are below 12 ME, I buy 3 units. This 2 and 3 units are based on the current price range. The 2:3 ratio remains constant, but the number of units increases as price drops, ensuring I accumulate more shares at lower prices without exceeding my fixed investment limits. Step 2 is my entry. I switch to a 5-minute time frame and wait, as my goal is to buy at a lower price, so I wait for the price to dip below the 12 ME and then bounce above it. And I invest when above condition satisfies and monitor my profit and loss at the end of the day. Investing is not just about buying. It's also about knowing when to sell and how to manage risk. I will cover all this risk management and profit booking strategies in detail in an upcoming video. Now I'll take you all through how I made an investment in the past week following the rules above. On March 3rd, I started by checking the previous day's candle. I observed that both opening price and closing price were below 12 ME on 1-day time frame. Based on my weekly limit, I decided to buy 3 units of TQQQ. Next, I switched to the 5-minute time frame, where at 8:55 the price dipped below the 12 ME and at 9:20 it bounced back, followed by clear confirmation. So I bought 3 units at $75.60, investing $226.83. On March 4th, I repeated the same process again. Both the opening price and closing price were below the 12 ME, so I decided to buy 3 units. At market open, the price was below the 12 ME, so I waited for it to bounce back, and at 10:40, price crossed above the 12 ME, followed by clear breakout, and that was my confirmation to enter, and I bought 3 units at $67, investing $203. I followed the same procedure again on March 5th. Once again, the opening and closing prices were below the 12 ME, so I decided on 3 units, and the day started with price trading below the 12 ME, so I waited for the bounce back. At 11, it bounced back, followed by clear confirmation, so I invested 3 units at $69, investing $207. On March 6th, again on a 1-day time frame, previous day's opening price and closing price were below the 12 MA, so I decided to buy 3 units. Then switched to the 5 minutes time frame. Day started with a gap down with price below the 12 MA. At 9:15, price crossed 12 MA above, but it was not followed by clear confirmation, so I waited for a clear breakout, which happened at 9:35. So I bought 3 units at $70, investing $211. Again, the same procedure on March 7th. Both opening and closing price were below the 12 ME, so I decided to buy 3 units. Then switched to 5 5 minutes time frame. At 9:15, price went below the 12 EMA, so I waited for the bounce, and at 11:25, the price broke back above with a clear breakout signal, so I bought 3 units at $64, investing $193. This week it was quite simple and I did not make any mistakes. Now, looking at overall performance, since I started this journey, my total investment so far is $2,915. By the end of the week, TQQQ closed at $67.41, bringing my total holdings market value to $2,561. My average price per unit currently stands at $76.72, and with overall market movement, my net loss till date is $354, translating to a loss percentage of 12%. Since I started this strategy, TQQQ has dropped by 25.5%, but my portfolio is down only 12%, meaning I have outperformed TQQQ by 13.5% so far. This approach of strategic averaging down and adjusting the position sizes allows me to mitigate losses more effectively compared to a simple buy and hold strategy in TQQQ. So that wraps up my weekly investment journal from March 3rd to March 7th. I'll continue posting daily updates and weekly summaries to track my journey in real time. If you're interested in following along and learning from my experiences, make sure to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.